Last weekend, I had the chance to go to Too Many Games, a game convention that pulls in over 25,000 attendees and 200 vendors. And while those vendors were racking up fees like booth rent, labor, transportation, per diem, electric, Wi-Fi, business cards, displays, banners, seriously, so much goes into vending for just one weekend, I decided to try making money a little differently, attending. Every convention has earning potential. It doesn't matter if you are attending or vending. But how do I make money at a con without selling anything? In this video, I'll break down my 3 core elements that can not only be applied to making money at conventions, but running a business as a whole. The first element is potential. I learned about Too Many Games on a Wednesday. The con was Friday. 2 days later, we were out of state for a funeral on Saturday, and on our way home, we just so happened to be driving through the same city that Too Many Games was being held. Immediately, I ran to my wife and I was like, babe, can we stay in Pennsylvania for an extra day on Sunday and go home Monday instead and go to this con that I found? And she said, yeah, why the fuck not? I saw the potential that this convention held and I seized it. Worst case scenario, I spend the whole day at a convention, I make 0 connections, I write the whole thing off on my taxes, and we go home. Best case scenario, though, is what actually happened. I spent 4 hours doing nothing but walking up and down the lanes of the vendors and artists hall and just meeting people. I stopped at every stall, met hundreds of people, shook hands, introduced myself, told them I was a whatnot seller that had gained 15,000 followers in 7 months, i.e. advertising my own potential to future connections, and told them I was looking to expand and make new connections that were interested in growing our businesses together. Did I need to go to this convention and spend the whole day meeting people and making new connections? No, of course not. What I'm doing right now is working, and as they always say, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But I don't like to wait until something's broken. It's important to stay ahead of the curve because what's working for you right now will not work forever. You lose suppliers, trends shift the market, the economy influences buyers' spending, or people just get bored of you offering the same stuff. This is why you need to be constantly innovating and expanding your business. You lost a supplier? That's okay. You have a phone full of contacts and you can give another one a call. You have equal potential to fail and succeed based on how you navigate change. Your business should always have more potential and you need to be the one creating it. The second element is collaboration. What happens when the market shifts and you don't have the skills, the capacity, or the resources to follow the trends? That's right. You close your eyes and you reach into your drawer you aptly named really talented artist people and you collaborate. These are going to be your graphic designers, coders, illustrators, inventors, 3D artists, content creators, editors, and even other sellers. The graphic designer, coder, and illustrator can help you update or create a new website to help drive new traffic. Inventors and 3D artists can bring your ideas to life, and working with content creators and editors can help you script your creative content or to help you edit your long and short form videos so they appear more polished when they're released to the public. Collaboration is a beautiful thing because it's mutually beneficial and it ties back into our first core element of proactively creating potential. The more you collaborate, the more people are going to want to collaborate with you. They're going to see your drive, your dedication, your innovation, and they're going to want to be a part of it. Soon, you'll have built a strong community of artists, sellers, and consumers around you that will help drive you towards inevitable success. The third and final element is risk. Risk is inevitable. 50% of businesses fail before their 5th year, and I already have 3 failed businesses. What did I do after the 3rd one failed? I created a 4th one, naturally. So statistically, this one has to succeed, right? Right? Thomas Edison once said, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to just try one more time. Sometimes men say things that are useful. You are forced to take risks constantly in business. Whether you're reordering inventory, offering a new product, or creating new content, they all have potential to fall on their face, which is why risk management is essential. I was able to manage my risk at the con by understanding my audience. I did not speak to any vendor that had a corner booth, handcrafted items, or original artwork. These items would be either too well established, unfit for mass production and wholesale, or wouldn't resonate with my audience. This criteria made it easy for me to narrow it down to only 20 to 25% of the vendor and artist's haul so that I can spend more time with each seller that I considered and connected with. While everything I scoped out is not guaranteed to turn a profit, I chose the things that had the highest potential with my audience, the highest degree of collaboration with the artists, and the best risk management for myself. One of the most exciting things that I brought home are these Pokemon keychains. Look, you got Pokemon, like looks like a card on the back. Freaking hand, are you kidding me? Let me get the lights on these better. Are you kidding me right now? Fucking cute. It's aggressively cute. Makes me angry. Ooh. But yeah, look. 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 Look at it. Not me. Focus on this. Literally slay. Venusaur. We got Flareon. So cute, so cute. I made the mistake of trying to sell them for the first time when Whatnot was running a fee discount special. Their fees were like half off for the 4th of July weekend. And that notoriously floods the platform, and it's oversaturated and no one can sell anything because no one's buying because everyone is selling. So that was a stupid thing of me to do. The keychains did not perform well simply because my audience wasn't there. They were celebrating the 4th of July. So what I did instead is I had my employee throw them in my Buy It Now at a set point of $12, which is exactly how much the artist was selling them for at the con. And I'm just going to advertise them whenever I have like a good buyer's giveaway, like a Nintendo Switch console or something like that. I'm going to advertise these like really heavy because this is a super cheap, super cute way to like get into a buyer's giveaway for only $12, and you get a keychain out of it, because normally people just like they just sponsor like a milk tea or something and all they get is like a pack of Pokemon cards, but like this is a real thing that you get to take home. It provides more value, you feel me? Like there's more value in this. I love it. I also spoke with some people who have designed an entire cookbook based on the Legend of Zelda recipes, potentially gonna work with them for wholesale. Spoke with some people who 3D print art. They have wall pieces and like 3D rendered massive editions of all of the classic cartridges like Pokemon Fire Red. And I also talked with some other wholesalers. I got some business cards, some phone numbers, people who deal in like sealed games that I can get case packs from, and I can turn, obviously that's what I specialize in on Whatnot. I sell a lot of sealed games, right up my alley, stuff that I was obviously gonna be looking for there. In addition to, I've been talking to, I stopped at the CGC table and I asked them about like what would it take to be a CGC dealer. I'm also looking into being a WATA dealer. There's different avenues I could take. It's not even just about the connections that you make there, it's also about like, does it inspire you? Does it give you new ideas? Does it create more paths for you? Does it like, it's all about not just the potential that's at the con, but the potential in your own mind. Because if you can think of it, you can create it or you can do it. You just have to think of it first. Like, you don't know what you don't know. Probably the most fun part of the convention is getting to kick my wife's ass at Wii Sports Bowling. Literally crushed her, literally embarrassed her. And I got to meet some really cool people like the CT Picker and Rare Video Games, which I know them from Whatnot and we'd never met before, and they just happened to be there and it was super cute to meet them. I really enjoyed it. And Rare is just as goofy silly as he is on his life, 100% authentic. I guarantee that. That was my experience at Too Many Games. That was how I make money at conventions as an attendee. If you like the video, click like. If you want to see more content like this, I hope you would subscribe and leave a comment below of anything that you think of. Maybe you want to add to it. Maybe you want to give me a little commentary. Maybe you want to tell me that I'm fucking stupid and wrong. Do it. Literally rock it. Literally rock it, okay? I'll literally fight you in the comments, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.